In the ever-evolving realm of football, where clubs tirelessly seek fresh talent to propel them to new heights, a star has emerged on the horizon, capturing the imagination of fans. Enter Kai Havertz, a dynamic young player that is destined to reshape the future of Arsenal's attacking options. With a blend of skill, versatility, and sheer determination, Havertz has all the attributes to become the driving force behind the Gunners' resurgence. At just the tender age of 24, Kai Havertz has already established himself as one of the most exciting attacking talents in the game. Coming from Germany, Havertz's journey to the pinnacle of football has been nothing short of extraordinary. His early years at Bayer Leverkusen provided the perfect breeding ground for his talents to flourish, catching the attention of scouts worldwide. Eventually, his remarkable performances earned him a high-profile move to the Blue Half of London. That short spell at Chelsea made him a Champions League winner, regardless of your feelings about his game. Now, his desperation to leave the club was imminent. With Chelsea being at a horrible spot this season, it was the main reason he moved to the Red Half of London. And with that in mind, the betrayal came into existence. From one club in London to another, Kai Havertz didn't seem to care about this aspect, like many fans usually do. But who knows, maybe Chelsea still misses him? The Gunners' attack has long been yearning for a creative spark, someone capable of conjuring moments of magic from seamlessly nothing. In Kai Havertz, Arsenal have found the answer to their prayers. Today, I will talk about how Kai Havertz is the key to Arsenal winning the leagues next season. Let's get right into it. Before anything, if you want to leave a like and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, as like 90% of you aren't subscribed. Now, let's dive into... Something I touched on before was how he could adapt to different positions on the field, and this is something Arsenal is lacking very much. Currently, Arsenal only has a few attacking options that can adapt to different positions, like Kai Havertz. The only one that comes into mind is Gabriel Jesus, who can play as a winger, but since he left Man City, he hasn't been utilized in that position ever since. The next player that comes to mind when I think of versatility is Saka, but he's either used as a winger or a right mid, which doesn't help Arsenal score more goals at the end of the day. So in that regard, Havertz is someone they were desperately looking for when it comes to the ability to adapt to multiple positions in case it is needed by Arteta. As you all know, his primary position is a striker, which is quite weird honestly, as in his best days at Bayern Leverkusen, he was played as a center attacking mid. So when Chelsea started utilizing him as a striker, I knew that they weren't utilizing him effectively to his most natural position. In my own personal opinion, his best position is at the center attacking mid role. And people might call me crazy, but as a pure striker, I don't think he is as good as Gabriel Jesus. And I really don't think he'll be taking his spot anytime soon. So when it comes to other players Arsenal have in their team, the only one that comes to mind is Odegaard, who is in the same position he would be playing. I don't know if they would be utilizing them both simultaneously, but I know that Arteta has a plan for him. And for a huge fee of about £75 million, there is no way he will be bringing him out off the bench. I understand that he needs to adapt to the team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he were benched for a few games before he gets entirely situated with the team. But after that, he should be theoretically starting with Arsenal. Arteta could also move Odegaard into a more central role, like a center mid, so Havertz can go further on top as his most comfortable position. This also makes total sense and is a more realistic approach. Regardless of what you think of him, he will bring this team another attacking option they didn't have before. So I think he's a perfect fit in Arteta's system. With how young he is, I hope he stays at the club for many years. And with youth comes my second point. As I pointed out a little ago, Havertz is only 24 years old and still has a lot to learn. Given his experience in the Champions League, he could help this Arsenal team compete in that competition. With more additions to come from Arsenal, I think their plan is being able to compete with Man City and at the same time do their best in the Champions League. That's why I think Arsenal is spending the big bucks this summer. I think they don't want a team like Liverpool or Newcastle to surpass them. And if they don't spend this season, they will surely easily be left behind. So Havertz as a signing is totally warranted by Arsenal. His contributions in crucial matches against formidable opponents demonstrated his ability to deliver in high-stakes encounters. Havertz has also already showcased his immense talent and maturity at a young age beyond his years. As he continues to develop and refine his skills, the potential for growth and improvement is staggering. Arsenal has a rich history of nurturing young talents and providing them with the platform to shine. With Havertz's raw ability, hunger for success, and dedication to the game, he has all the ingredients to become a true superstar in the coming years, even though he didn't quite show that at Chelsea. By investing in Havertz, Arsenal secures a long-term asset capable of leading their attack and spearheading their ambitions for success on both domestically and on the European stage. The prospect of Havertz's continued development provides an exciting narrative for Arsenal fans as they eagerly anticipate the rise of a prodigious talent who embodies the club's ethos and carries the torch for the next generation of Gunners. Kai Havertz is not just a future prospect for Arsenal. He represents a beacon of hope, an embodiment of dreams and aspirations. He can ignite the hearts of the Arsenal faithful and reignite the flame of glory that burns within the club's rich history. In the face of adversity, when the shadows of doubt threaten to cast their gloom, Havertz stands tall, an indomitable force of determination and resilience. He embodies the spirit of never giving up, fighting relentlessly until the final whistle, and leading by example. In these moments, when the stakes are high, he rises above the challenges, shining brightest when his team needs him the most. His story is still being written, chapters full of triumphs, resilience, and moments of pure magic. As the future unfolds, one thing is certain: Kai Havertz's journey will be a saga that captivates, inspires, and leaves an indelible mark on the legacy of Arsenal Football Club.